Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really cute dogs. I've got Dolly Doll here with me. I got Baby Gypsy with a J. I think Ruby Doo's back there somewhere. Of course, Puppy Rooney at my hip. Just came by to see how everybody's doing tonight, in case I miss some of you. Hey, Sophie. Hey, Dollface Diva. It is nice to see you, ladies. How are you? Happy, wacky Wednesday. I feel so much better now than I did a few hours ago. But maybe that's because I feel a little bit more accomplished in some things in life. It could just be the antibiotics. Oh no. Okay, so wisdom tooth. You have an impacted wisdom tooth, or you have a wisdom tooth that is growing in, or you have a wisdom tooth that's gone bad. I remember when I got all my wisdom teeth out, and the doctor got me all numbed up and drugged up. He's like, "How do you feel now?" I'm like, "You could punch me," and I would laugh. They're like, "Yeah, she's ready. Let's get these impacted wisdom teeth out." Oh no, sweetheart. My friend Micah has the same problem, but he is going to be getting treatment this year. So one little concoction that's going to help. It's going to especially help you with pain, so that you don't have to feel it so much often, because it will detox the gums and help your blood system to clear up a little bit too. Get some CBD, get oil, get some, the kind that's food grade. Get some colloidal silver, 550 parts per million. So it's going to be called 550 ppm. I like the Silver Wings brand, so you can get any brand. Get some oregano oil, and you can mix a little spring water in there if you want. I would do a dose. So you would just use like a dash of oregano oil, and I mean like a fucking dash, because it's really hot. Do one tincture of, which would be like 1 milliliter, or you could do 2, depending on how you feel about the taste of colloidal silver. And then of course the CBD oil, you could do 1 milliliter of that too. You could also just make a mouth rinse where you use like 2 tablespoons of CBD oil, use 2 tablespoons of spring water, 2 dashes of oregano oil. You use the oregano oil with caution, and of course, that colloidal silver, the oil, and that oregano oil is really going to help you with the issue you're having now, so that you're not in so much pain, and the gums are not infected, and the gums are healthy despite any cavities or going bad. Or see, the thing that science is learning, and the thing that doctors are learning, is that your cavities are curable. Your cavities are something that, if you get a cavity and you take care of it sooner than later, in your case, it's treatable, so that you're not to the point where, you're in pain, you're suffering, and you're rarely getting the issues that you may be having. This is also something that I've used when I cracked my face open in the car accident. It really like messed up my whole grill. And during recovery, I used that to help with my issues in my tissues. I didn't even know I had a crack in my face at first. So it got like infected and I had a crack in like out my jaw, and it like I got so sick. It was so bad. But the doctor took care of me. I'm better now. Sure, Astrid. How have you been, Astrid? Welcome back to the Chammy. Hey, does that say Pardeep? So it's free tarot for the first 15 minutes. $5 taco boxes, of course, are $5. If you just found us, we're not live. Skip to the end for the free collective message, though. I probably should have said that in the beginning. But yeah, another thing that will help is clove oil will help, like just for a quick dab for pain and suffering. Peppermint oil, a peppermint mouth rinse will help as well. I brush the dog's teeth with the same thing that I'm telling you to rinse your mouth with, and they love it. Of course, I have to taste everything that the dogs put in their mouth. Well, except the grass outside. Oh, really? That's good to know, Sophie. Awesome. Wow, cool. So it's yes, no questions, or you can ask any question also within my reasonings of roles and get a creepy, freaky fortune-telling card. Oh, you're welcome, Sophie, no problem. I always have to get a kid's toothbrush because the adult ones are almost too big for my mouth and my teeth. It just doesn't feel comfortable. Oh, and if you don't have a toothbrush and you really want to brush your teeth, apples, celery, carrots, those are pretty good natural toothbrushes as well. Keep floss on hand. I think I've told you guys a lot. Like, I'm like obsessed with flossing my teeth. I like the gum expandable floss. Well, it looks like the sign is off of it, but it gets wet, it expands. The gum expandable tooth floss. It's soft, it's delicate. I hate when floss like is so hard, it cuts your gums or makes your gums hurt. Whereas that one, it like once it hits the saliva in your mouth, it starts to expand and get a little bit softer, and it just gets into the nooks and crannies. And I'm like one of those people when I brush, rinse, floss, I got to get in the nooks and crannies. I like my teeth to feel like clean glass, a clean dish, a clean bone. Oh, how can you tell when someone's into you or not? Well, it's kind of an embarrassing question, but for me, it always just starts off with a feeling. And then, like, you can just kind of read it in their face. At least that's how it is for me. Look at me giving away my secrets. Y'all better be wearing your poker faces. Oh yeah, excuse me, gonna sneeze. It's great. It's great floss. Like, I'll demonstrate. So like I said, remember I told you I had a crack in my face from the car accident? So I had these little baby like gum chiclet teeth, and they were moved around, but I still have them. One of them still has the crack in it, but like, if I don't floss a certain way or have a certain kind of floss, also because my teeth are like, also because my teeth are also really tight together, except for my two front teeth, which it's a miracle that they grew together, because I used to have this big, huge gap. But see how it's starting to like expand, and it just gets softer and softer, and it expands and like gets into the. So when you floss your teeth, it's not really about flossing up and down. It's like, yeah, you floss up and down, but also getting like into the nooks and crannies of your gums. And I just cannot stand like waxed floss or floss with no wax. Like, makes me want to gag. And when I found the expandable floss, I was like, yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong. People don't realize how important it is to also floss, even if it's just once a day. I don't really know if brushing and flossing all the time and rinsing 3 times a day is as important as at least twice a day. You know, when you wake up and before you go to bed. But I guess that middle of the day brush and floss is pretty good too. Like, if I can get it in there, I will. Hey Veronica, how are you? I'm just talking about dental nerdy shit like dental floss. So yeah, so if you just imagine yourself thinking more about what it is that lets you, what is it about you, Sophie, that like, what is it about you that you do, or energy you let off, or maybe actions you take when you're around someone you like? Do you fidget? Do you play with your hair? Do you cover your face a lot? Do you hide your smile? Do you get expressive with your face? Do you chew your hair? Some people chew their hair. Some people know how to flirt. Some people don't. Oh yeah, dental floss. Gum dental isn't or anything, but we were talking about teeth, and I was just saying that the expandable gum dental floss. Expanding dental floss. It's really great. 40 yards. 40 yards. Can you imagine? That's a lot of floss. As a seamstress, I can tell you it's like 40 of me from here to my fingertip. That's a lot of floss. I mean, how much floss do you use in one day? Not like even half of that. So it might last you a month, it might last you 2 months, it might last you a couple weeks, depending on how much you floss your teeth. It's kind of expensive, but so worth it. Like the day when you were telling that person about how we need to be with someone who cares and loves us, how do you know that? Do you mean like, how do you know someone cares about you and loves you? Or how do I know that it's important for us to be with someone who cares and loves us? I think you mean that it's important for, okay, so I think you mean the thing about how we need to be with someone who cares and loves us. How do you know? Like, I think you're saying, how do you know someone cares and loves you? How do you know someone cares for you and loves you? So if you've never had someone who cared and loved for you, someone who cares about you and loves you actually shows you through their actions. And what I mean by actions, I'm not talking about actions like following you on Instagram, liking your comment, liking the story or DM you sent them. Someone leaving you on a read receipt or scene means nothing too. Okay, all that means nothing. Oh, if someone wants to do that, yeah, sure, awesome. That's an extra added bonus. Thanks for the high five. But that's not love. Sorry, it's just not. Is it friendliness? Yes, it's friendliness, and it's tact, respect, finesse for at least responding to someone's action, and your response being timely and kind and receptive, so that people know at least, hey, I acknowledge your energy. That's decent. That's awesome. Okay, but still, it's not how someone should be showing you that they care for you and that they love you. How do you know someone cares and loves you? Well, some of us have never had maybe some caring parents or some caring family members or even caring siblings. Many of us just have never had anybody that nurtured them. Not even couldn't even count one person on one hand. But usually everybody somewhere at some time somehow had somebody that might have nurtured them, even if it was just one person. So might want to equate the way that person taught you or treated you, I apologize, treated you, to how to know if someone loves and cares for you. Okay. I think that when we're children, it's very possible for us to experience love easier because our minds are more abstract, our feelings are more open until someone steps on us for the first time or second or 10 too many. And we start to become programmed by society. Like, it will be difficult for someone who, hey, Dollface Diva, it'll be difficult for someone who really is a beautiful woman to say something like, oh, instead of feeling, oh, I really am a good looking person. Like, it might become difficult for a woman to say that, or it might be difficult for a guy to say, I'm a difficult guy to please, but I really know how to show my girl or my friends that I love them through my actions, even though I might not be such a wordsmith. Or they might be a wordsmith, they might know how to write a song, but they might not know how to talk to you and say words. So a lot of people will show you through their actions, okay, especially guys, in my opinion. And you're lucky if they're showing you through words. Some of them will show you through their art. Some of them will show you through their music. Some of them will show you through even just sending you funny memes. But love and care, like it's almost not everybody can follow that inner compass and really being able to tell because um, maybe they forgot what the experience was like to have someone who loved and cared about them, or you've had one too many situations where you've known someone for a really long time and they're stepping on they're stepping on your heart or your feelings or dragging you around like, well, I can manipulate them into anything because I've known them X amount of years, or I can just treat them however I want because I've known them X amount of years, or I can just abuse them and say whatever I want because they'll stay no matter what. And a lot of guys, more than us girls, they will stick around for the abuse, unfortunately. Or they might not even realize they're being abused. Okay, you got some girls who are like, wake up in the morning an hour before he has to go to work and make him a cup of coffee. What? And they want to call that a feminist, yet they're going to breakfast with their girlfriends and they're eating, you know, cheese for breakfast or something. Side of eggs. And then it's like, but then you've got some treating them like crap. So that becomes normal. Or we might get friends who are, and then we realize, oh wow, they're kind of manipulating me and mentally abusing me. Maybe I need to go tell them, only for you to either get into an argument or for your friend to realize, oh shit, you're right. And this has been normalized in their family their whole life. It just depends. Like, I think also I think another natural, innate, wonder of the world in regards to human beings is like, I feel like, we know that we care, like through our communication. Like when I see the mother squirrel outside and her nipples are hanging out and she's outside watching the freaking hawks, go around the tree like, hey, we're going to eat all your babies, she's communicating with the other animals that she cares about. She also doesn't want her babies to get eaten that she just gave birth to. So she cares about her kids. She cares about herself. She cares about the animals around her too that might not realize the predators are around you. She communicates. We do the same thing too. We will do the same thing. Hey Rob, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. You didn't know what was from what? I'm kind of lost, Veronica. I'm not sure what you're talking about, sweetheart. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're like, you guys didn't hear that you were pretty much growing up. Okay, I see what you mean. Yes, beauty girl. The things you're going through are tests from the universe for sure, but also tests from yourself. So do you mean like you didn't know it was from that? I don't know what you mean, sweetheart. Explain. Oh, you think you're in a third party situation? Oh, I was always the ugly one, the ugly duckling. But I also had traits that like other kids didn't have, so I really knew underneath that I was the badass motherfucker. So I feel like part of my friendship too. But I feel like, I myself took on the persona of what I wanted to believe about myself. Because remember, I told you I had a brother who was a Shion. So I was a tomboy. So it didn't matter if I was pretty or not. I was ready to kick some ass and go out there and like, I don't know, hunt some Black Panthers and that were like in the woods, because I grew up in Florida. So it's like we had Black Panthers, we had snakes, we had alligators, we had crocodiles, we had rodents of unusual sizes. Like in The Princess Bride, I always had to be worried about getting eaten. I didn't have time to be a little girl. I wanted to go outside and play, and if something was gonna step on me or front on me, I was gonna kick its ass. I hated it when they tried to put me in Christmas would come around and be like, what fucking ugly dress is she gonna get me this year? But you know what? She did pretty good. I mean, she knew I was a tomboy, so she always showed up with plaid. And a cool plaid too, not like ugly plaid, like an awesome mix of green and purple and hot pink, or like purple, blue, and teal, or some kind of fun plaid, or that classic Christmas green and red and silver and gold. But I still was always like, what fucking ugly dress is she gonna get now? But mom always surprised me. Like, I was like, okay, I can live with this dress. For school pictures or whatever. But I was like, you ain't doing my hair all pretty. Don't you put any of that makeup on me either. I don't think I was a very nice little girl. I was always getting my ass kicked in elementary school. It was different. There just wasn't anyone else that liked me. I think there might have been one other Greek girl in the class, but she lived in like the biggest house in the neighborhood, and we're talking gargantuan. Like her parents were so rich, okay, that one of their walls was like curved in the entrance of their home, and it was just nothing but an aquarium. And it went all the way up the steps, like this spiral step staircase. It was sick, man. I was like, I fucking love this place. I never want to leave. And of course, I like lived in the dumpy apartments down the street, but we were the only two Greek girls in the whole school. It was cool. But I was always getting my ass kicked because I wasn't putting up with shit. I think I got kicked out of every Catholic, Christian, and public school in the Pinellas County school system. I was a really bad girl. No one was going to tell me who I was. No one was going to tell me what I was. No one was going to tell me what the fuck to do or how to do it. I don't know why I was like that. I think it's because I was like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was just this little punk rock star without really even realizing it. I felt like I play guitar, so I can play Metallica and the other girls can't. So. I play Metallica better than the boys, so. You know, I'm the best on the softball team, so. You made your parents cry. Okay, chocolate princess, okay. My sister's a lot older than I was. She's like 15 years older than me. We call her Princess of Doom. She got me into my golf culture lifestyle. If you think I'm weird, she's even weirder. She's an Aquarius, born on Valentine's Day. Thanks so much, Stephanie. What's your question, sweetheart? What's going on? What's an RA? I guess it doesn't matter. But that's interesting because the Eight of Wands just flipped over, which is a yes. That card's on the floor. It's face down. Spirit, what does she need to know about this? So Spirit says, yeah, you will, but you're going to have a lot of options to be whatever you want to be in life in this Two of Pentacles, okay? So think outside the box too. The opportunity is going to come quick, and you've done a lot of hard work to achieve what you want, so count on it. What else, sweetheart? Was she like Elvira? Oh, no, I'm more like Elvira. She was more like, okay, did you ever watch the movie Legend? And remember when Lily went evil and she was like hanging out with the devil? Like that Princess of Doom. My sister's more like Maleficent, who's incredibly awesome, and I'm more like sleeps too much beauty. Or maybe the dragon. How does Z feel about you? Let's find out, sweetheart. How does Z feel about Chocolate Princess? Oh my God. So sorry. Spirit, what does the princess need to know about Z's feelings for them? They're feeling a lot. It's very powerful indeed in this tower, with the energy being the Nine of Cups behind the tower. So I like to look at the tower as if it's something. It's like when somebody has I'm just going to say heart on, okay? This person has a big heart on for you, HEART. And I feel like they feel like it's electricity. It's straight fire. Okay, 5-story fire. So, what do you want? Because this person would like to share their cheesecake with. Let's see, what are your other questions? What is my future husband going through right now? Spirit, what is Chocolate Princess's future husband going through right now? I feel like what Spirit's saying is they're definitely trying to become a better version of themselves. They're trying to find some higher ground, find a sense of humor in things in life in this Queen of Swords, as well as, just staying mentally wealthy. They want to have a good life. They want to create a world for them where their dreams are coming true. They want to make some power moves in their life, but they're trying to get mentally wealthy enough to do that. Like they're mentally wealthy, but it's like they're trying to wrap their head around the world that they're in so they can create the environment they want through that resilience that is given to them through keeping the sense of humor about things, through the resilience that they find keeping their head above the clouds, through the resilience they find maybe through the strength in other women who are also strong and resilient. I hope somehow that reading helps. Okay, keep me updated. Veronica, thank you so much for your donation. And Chocolate Princess, thank you for your donation. So just take a deep breath, hold it in for a few moments, and out. I'm just going to go and check something in the kitchen real quick, and then I'll be right back, Veronica. Take a deep breath, Chocolate Princess, and hold it in for a few moments. 2, 1, and just exhale. Inhale what's good. Hold it in for a few moments. Just exhale what's not. Be right back. Thanks so much for your patience. I do want to say that I started another winter sale at my Etsy shop. It's 20% off every single order. I'm going to share the link with you guys because I put some new candles up. And I'd really like you guys to check it out. You can get 20% off with the Lovers and Drifters Club. Well, it's Lovers and Drifters 20 on this, but the Lovers and Drifters code. Go ahead and check it out. I put up the protection candles I made. Let me know if that link works. Yep. So everything's 20% off in the store. It'll be like that through Valentine's Day. I'll probably come out with a new candle on Valentine's Day. At least I hope to. Something that's a little bit easier to use than, say, something like the manifestation kit. And I did put the Manifestation 10 of Pentacles the Manifestation 10 of Pentacles candle up, just to buy it by itself if somebody just wants the candle that is available. Everything in the store is 20% off. You can get 20% off of your orders. That's what it is. I think it's 20% off of each order that's 11.11 and up. I'm not sure if I did the code right, but you should get the 20% off despite whatever. I think I did it per order. That way, if you guys wanted to get even just the tarot card reading, and you wanted to get the tarot card reading that's $5, 20% off, you can. Which is still $5, but Etsy's so weird the way they do things. And I'm still like learning too. I've had that Etsy store for 10 years, but I abandoned it for a really long time because life happens. Cool, awesome. Check out the protection candle. There's also a bundle where you can get the calming, the love, and the protection. I also ship internationally. And this week, when I start feeling better, I'm going to get into making a new candle. Just like a mini manifesting money candle in a jar. Just like the protection, the love, and the calming one. And I'll probably roll out some more tarot card inspired candles like the 10 of Pentacles one. I've designed a few. I've designed Ace of Cups, which I'm looking forward to sharing. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I just haven't had a chance to make them yet. Because I think I really want to get into the idea of maybe making some of my own molds. I made a new t-shirt tonight. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. So that'll be up soon. I don't know if I'll have it at Etsy or if I'm going to have it here on one of the little I put it on the YouTube thing and then also make it available on the Etsy. I'm just clearing out the cards and then I'm going to do your questions, Veronica. If anyone wants to make a donation, donations are still open, and but make it now because I'm going to be getting offline soon and going to bed so I can get back up early and work again. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know if they're in a third party? Are they in a third party situation? So Spirit says, yes, you are in a third party situation. Can we be a little bit more clear? Is this a romantic third party situation? And that's why this Cups is coming up, because Cups is all about love and emotions. I'm going to guess it is. Okay, so Spirit, how does Mackenzie feel towards Lester, number 2? She feels like this person's a financial and emotional security opportunity. In that Page of Pentacles. Feels like she has little to offer. So the first thing that you're going to do is think about what you want. You know, how do you really want Mackenzie to feel about Lester? How do you really want Lester to feel about Mackenzie? You know, you're the director here. Okay. If you're in a third party situation, give absolutely no energy to it. What other questions do you have, sweetheart? Yeah, and the protection one, it smells so good. It smells so good. I just love it. I'm not one of those people that likes a lot of strong, intense scents, but I love the way that the scents are like, they're light and they linger through the room just in a really nice way. I think what I love about the protection one the most is it's it's got this comforting smell to it that reminds me of my childhood and like the best times in my life that make me feel safe. So I figured, yeah, we're going to do this special little protection candle thing and make it smell this scent because this is what this scent makes me feel, in hopes that it would make other people feel the same way. Spirit, will Lester make a choice between us? So we've got the reverse 7 of Pentacles. No. Interesting. Sneaky energy, but not the kind of sneaky energy that's bad. This is like playing cat and mouse game. Okay, they want to be chased. They want to be adored. They want to be loved. They want to be cared for. They want to be nurtured. They want to be like, it's like I'm a hungry, it's like I'm a fox, maybe a little bit just for fun, but really no, I don't think I need to make a choice. So you need to make the choice for Lester. Well, also that, these particular candles that I've made, I feel, they're recipes that I've used that have helped me time and time and time again. So I figured, what am I doing playing, what am I doing playing these games where like I could be sharing this with other people? So I just decided to make the candles. I made the calming ones, calming and clarity, protection, and love bundles. But you can also get them separately. That's why I wanted to also include the new little like a money manifesting one that I'm making too. And I don't know, I wanted to make them look cute. Like, I don't know, a lot of the people on Etsy have this stuff all over their candles, and it's so beautiful and so magnificent. But I don't know, I just wanted something cute. So I had fun making the candles I have made. They've got these little adorable rose tops that I make chocolates out of all the time. Yeah, Theodora, you can donate. So I got a couple of more cards to work with Veronica here. Now, Veronica, I'm just going to pull some advice cards for you real quick from the Liminal Space deck since you have a few cards left. But I need you to understand that you're going to have to make the decision for him because you are the magic wand here. You're the director of the movie, the star of the show, not the third party, not Lester. This person's just an extra added bonus. So you can't give this other person your power. That's where you really gotta not even give Lester your power. You've really got to take your power back and do what you can. All right. Theodora, I'm only taking, it says on the description, I'm only taking PayPal, I'm only taking Venmo, and I'm only taking Cash App right now because something's wrong with my payment options through YouTube, and I'm waiting for them to fix it. So I've asked people not to donate, but it's okay. I understand if you don't have, it's okay. I'll get paid someday. But I really don't want payments like that right now. What are your questions, Dora? Go ahead and put them in the chat, dear, and we'll get to them right away once I'm finished with Veronica here. Oh, it's okay, Theodora. I wasn't like upset about it or anything. I should have mentioned it. I should have put it in the it's okay, sweetheart. I should have put it up in the pinned comment. Hey G, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. Hey baby, what's going on? Spirit, what is the advice you have real quick for Veronica here before we move on to the spirit clearing? What? Hold on, baby wants to jump in my lap and I don't want her to fall. You okay? Huh? What's going on? Why are you looking so cute and scared? Is there something scaring you? Precious. Did you just wake up? You did, didn't you, silly? Dogs are so cute. Okay, let's get back into that reading real quick. Veronica, advice for Veronica, please, Spirit. So burn the idols, void burger, and playing God. So once again, playing God is a very good card for you here, because what you have to understand is you've got to throw away the idols, the ideals of others, of what they think you should be doing, the ideals of what society and limiting beliefs and circumstances have been putting on you. Oh, what's your area, Theodora? I also have Pioneer for Europeans. But don't worry about it, sweetheart. They'll pay me. They're fixing it. Oh, you're in Greece. That's right. So for the Europeans, I'll go ahead tomorrow and get the Payoneer app, because I know PayPal can be really difficult for the Europeans. Payoneer is going to allow you to pay me when you want a reading. If I can't take super chats, I'll be able to take them eventually. It's just they're fixing it. They're going to fix it. But if you haven't heard of Payoneer before, you can send and receive money from Payoneer through Europe, the European euros, for free. It's all for free. Especially when you send money to someone in America. They have a Payoneer. It's going to be free for you. Anyways, Veronica, go ahead and put your questions in the chat, Theodora. And like I said, in this void, burn the idols, the void burger card. Maybe it's saying avoid Whataburger, and it's also saying, avoid getting too into the ideals and the idols of what society puts on us, what society says, limiting beliefs and circumstances. Oh, I've got to accept that I'm in a third party. Oh, I've got to accept that he might choose her or me. Oh, I've got to accept things that I don't want to, because that's just how life is. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. What you assume, what you persist in assuming, has no choice but to show up. So Bob has 10 baby zebra mama wives, and they have 10 zonkies together. It doesn't matter. He's still my man. And no zebra and no zonkey is going to stop that. So what do you want? You're going to have to get into your God mode here and play fiddle with your thoughts and your feelings. Okay, you literally co-create with your creator every day, but you involuntarily manifest the way that you breathe. So think about what you want. All right. And just know that you trusting the process and spirit has your back is a very true thing. Thank you, Lankiana. Looks on everything. He's trying to make you laugh, but look, you got this. No giving her your power or any third party's power, anybody's power. I'd go to Lester tomorrow and be like, hey, I want it to be me. Pick me. I'm not saying be a pick me bitch, but at the same time, I'm also saying you got to go tell him what you want. Tell him what you want and ask how he wants to operate around that, because you don't want to, you need to know. You need to know if you're going to bow out gracefully, okay, or if you're going to continue this harmoniously. All right. So you need to know where his dick stands. Okay, why did it censor you? Yeah, so I'm not saying that you're one. I'm just saying I'm not saying that you're going to be one or that you're acting like that either. I'm just saying you got to be like, what do you want? Spirit, just stand in front of Veronica with this. Please help her with this. Just go ahead and take a deep breath, Veronica. Hold it in for a few minutes. Not minutes, moments. And let it all out. Just take a deep breath and then hold it in for a few moments. And then just let it all out. Oh, you're welcome. Me too. Me too. Well, keep me updated. I'm here for you. I'll be right back, Theodora. Precious. Yeah. What are you sillies doing? Let me sit down. Okay, I'm back. Okay, your questions, Theodora. Morning there. So is it Calimera or is it Calispera? I don't know at this point in time. I'm so tired. But let's go ahead and get your reading done. Hopefully I'll make it over there pretty soon to see my family. I'm really looking forward to making that happen this summer. Yes, Calimera. My dog, yes. He's just awesome. Come here. Come on, puppies. I think, though, that he's more interested in the girls, though. Oh, yeah, you want me to hold you. Come here, pom-pom tail. Uh-oh, now you want in too? Okay, come on. She's like, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, you two kiss. And I'm going to do a tarot card reading. Oh, such a big yawn for a little puppy. Okay, let's get to your... I see you. Don't worry. I got you. Spirit, what does Theodora need to know about what's coming in their love life? Their love life, Spirit. So what I see coming in your love life is a vision of love that you've wanted to happen for a long time, despite being battered and bruised in your situations with your love story. Spirit is showing in this Queen of Pentacles, which was the first card, the Nine of Wands, and then the energy being the Two of Wands, showing, you're willing to definitely sacrifice, not painfully, but definitely sacrifice the old story off. Put an end to the old story of, what is it that didn't serve you in love, to create and rebuild that foundation of love and trust and honesty that you find in that Queen of Pentacles. I can see that your vision here is clear. You know what you want, and it is coming in for you. Your ex, Nikos, is trying to get in communication with me. Will he contact Spirit? Will Nikos contact? Oh, excuse me. Please forgive me. I just got bitten by not a black widow, a brown recluse a couple of nights ago, like 11 times. This is like the first time I felt good in a long time. feel much better today than, well, tonight actually, than I even did earlier when I did my live. But now I'm like extremely sleepy, which is not a bad thing because last night I was so sick I couldn't sleep. It's buffering. Okay, so exit and enter. Exit. Okay, now it's okay. All right, cool. Well, you know, I think that's what the first 3 cards are showing. Something new, for sure. You're willing to sacrifice to rebuild that love and trust with someone new. As far as Nico, he is going to come towards you in this 10 of Cups. He would like to come towards you for sure in the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Let's see what the energy is behind its reversed world. There's also this Queen of Wands. I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that they're just not sure if you're going to accept it or not. You know, they're not sure you still want this with them. They're feeling pretty insecure about all this, despite wanting to come in and give something like that to you. Make that offer again of love. Their whole world is upside down. They're not sure they want to pull you into that. Third, will my tutorial school be successful? Let's find out. Spirit, what does she need to know about school? Interesting how we're getting the same cards again. Does this person have anything to do with this school? I'm going to shuffle a little. I'm going to leave those cards out and shuffle again. Spirit, how will... Love you, Daddy. Good night. How will she do with her success in tutorial school, Spirit? It might seem a little bit scary, but you're going to do amazing in this Moon card, okay? And the energy behind it is, it's definitely an opportunity to help you rebuild that emotional and financial security that you're looking for. Yeah, he will contact, and he might try to paint a pretty picture, but his whole world is kind of upside down right now. He's feeling upside down right now. Is Veronica still there? So do you know what you want? You know you want a new love. So you're already manifesting it, okay? You already know that that's a certain thing. So start thinking about maybe who you want it to be, or how you want them to be, how you want them to treat you, the feelings that you want them to feel for you, the feelings you want them to feel for you. How would it be? Who would you be? Who would they be? How would it change your life for the better? Sorry about that. All right, sweetheart, you do that. Keep manifesting it. You're manifesting every single day, every single moment of your life. Think about what you want, though, because it can be yours. It already is yours. So that's your homework. Even if you don't know what you want, just go to bed tonight as if you already have it. You know, and you're going to have all day to think about it anyways. The less resistance you have and the more that you persist in assuming what you want, it will show up. Keep me updated. The only place on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from an ancient Greek in a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. An ancient Greek with really cute dogs. Have a good night, sweetheart. You guys, I'm going to go to bed. If anybody wanted to make a donation, please make it now and make it known that you want to get a reading. See, you're right, Veronica. See, you do it with things like money because somewhere in your idea, money comes easily to you. You just have that. It just feels natural right now. It feels natural for money to come, and even I have been really good at that, but I've had to learn more often than not that I'm still got limiting beliefs about money. In regards to, I still feel like I think like I have to work really hard for it. And that's just not true. Let me look. Did you send another donation? Let me look. Oh, okay. Great. I see. Okay, what are your questions, sweetheart? Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. What the hell is going on with my bank? Why in the heck are you refunding me this money? I hate my bank. I think I just need to find one that switch. Pray to God that it's like, has anybody else noticed like lag on bank systems? Problems with banking last couple of days? Okay, it's a follow-up. I wanted to know how Lester. I'm gonna have to call the bank after I get off this. Oh, I just want to go to bed after this. It's like one thing after another. I don't know. Is PayPal open? Oh, I guess I can't because PayPal's not open this time of night, so I'll have to wait. I don't even think I could call someone at the bank. Okay, so it's a follow-up. I wanted to know how Lester feels between me and Mackenzie. Okay, I want to act accordingly. How I can have the upper hand. Sorry if it's annoying, but I don't let anyone. No. It's not annoying at all, sweetheart. What's annoying is the fact that I've had the same bank for the last 15 years of my life, and since I was like a kid, and for some reason, there's always something. Like they're always messing it up, man. If I don't watch it like to the penny. So he does love you. They got the beautiful lovers card here. In regards to Mackenzie, he's kind of feeling like this person has got a lot of competition he's going to have to worry about. He also feels judgmental about her, but also feels like this person's very judgmental about him as well. It's interesting